guys, this is Little Blue Lily back yet again with another tutorial, this time on how to draw hands my way. Again, this is just a way that I do it. It may work to help you, it may not. It's not by any means the best or most right way to do it. You can adapt and edit your art based on what you see and what you feel is best for you. But this is just a little tutorial to help you get started if you're really struggling with hands. So as you can see, I have a bunch of hands here that I drew, kinda analyzed. You can see the references I use, which is a strange diamond-like shape that's kind of elongated. It's a kite. Each hand kind of has that, and except for the side view, which is more like a really weird triangle, and they each have a line of action. And just keep that in mind as we draw, and that will help you when you decide to do different ones without my reference. So let's start with the side view. Draw your smashed triangle kite thing, and then we're going to draw a line for the back of the hand. Now, starting from where this angle is here, we're going to draw a curve that goes in at an angle. And this is going to be our thumb. Now draw another angle that goes out, and then bring it in at another angle. This tutorial involves a lot of angles. Draw two parallel lines for the wrist. Now we're moving on to the other fingers. Draw two parallel lines out from each other, and then draw another two lines that attach. Sorry, it's going into my arrow. This is where it would bend. There would be another bend here, but I don't like making it obvious. You can add wrinkly details if you'd like. I just prefer not to. You can draw the other fingers bending from the side. The one next to this one, of course, is going to be the most obvious. And from there, you angle them down, which is why we have our line of action, which would actually probably be closer to the hand curving down, because that's how the hand is shaped. Next, we're going to do a hand drawn from the palm, like this. So we have our kite shape drawn out already, or I do. So you need to draw a kite shape like this, and it doesn't have to be exactly. I draw them very rough, and I'm drawing hands very sketchy today because I don't prefer to spend a lot of time on it because I'm not very good at it. So I forgot to draw lines of action from these. I'm going to do them very basic, so just do a curve that where its highest point is in the middle, because your tallest finger is in the middle. So I usually start from these fingers. So draw a curved line at this corner here, go up into your first finger. I usually draw it straight up, and then when I'm curving it back around, I stop in the middle and then go back down, making it a little thicker on the second half. Draw your thumb, doing a curve, and then a curve that bends up, and then a line connecting. And then draw wrist going out. Draw your next finger the same way you drew your pointer finger. For the finger next to that, I'm going to draw it close to it, just because I prefer to do that when drawing a hand like this to make it seem more natural, because you don't always have your fingers spread apart like this. Sometimes you'll have them laid out like this or like this. And that's what this person's doing. And I'll draw a line to reference that there is a line there. Lastly, you draw your pinky, which is your smallest finger. You draw it going into your hand, which will now have a line going down and then curving a little bit in at the end, and then you draw a parallel line going into your wrist. Since this is the palm, draw your thumb into the hand, draw a line here where your pinky is, and draw a line like this. And sometimes I like to draw where your bone is here. Now onto the back of the hand. Draw another rough kite shape. And I'm going to draw the thumb here again. So do the same thing with the thumb and the pointer finger as you did on the last one. I might not have enough space here. And also draw the same line of action. Draw your curved line. Draw your straight line there and your curved line out. Ooh, that looks interesting. And then into your wrist. This hand's gonna have small fingers for some reason. Pretend this thumb looks more like this one. That's not a very good looking thumb that I just did there. And then again, mimic your fingers like the first one, only do them of different sizes depending on which finger you're drawing. Of course, again, the middle being the tallest and your pinky being the shortest. Whoops. Pretend I know what size fingers are. Go into the hand. Sometimes I draw the kite too weird, so you don't have to draw exactly to the kite, just adjust. Draw your line down. Doesn't have to be a straight line. It looks weird if it's totally straight. Draw it somewhat curved, and then curve it into the rest, which is parallel to the other one again, of course. And there are a few basic hands. Once you get used to it, you can use your basic shapes and lines of actions to make different hands. Mess around with your finger positions, use references, and that's how you draw a hand. Thank you very much for joining me in this video today. I hope you found it helpful. Please like and subscribe. Until the next video, bye! Okay guys, small note, looking back on this, I accidentally made the fingers on the last two I did way too small. Well, not way, but just, you might want to draw them a little longer. Sorry guys. Thanks for listening if you listened this far. Sorry for messing up on that. See you next time. Bye.